Hey, Desert West Crew coaches, this is Isaac. Jillian is away on an adventure that I can't talk about, so I'm going to be doing this training on my own here. Even though Jillian's not here, I thought I'd throw a picture up of her, just because I like looking at pictures of her. Here she is doing a pistol squat. And to be fair, here's a photo of Ryan Gosling, because for some reason that I can't comprehend, ladies like looking at this picture. So there you go. So on to the training. In this one, we will cover what is personal volume and team volume. We'll talk about what it means to be active and why that should matter to you. How ranking to Emerald can make you, or higher, can make you extra money beyond the commissions. And then a question we get asked a lot that we had ourselves, why is it that when I look at my graphical genealogy in my coach office, I see people that I don't even know or that I haven't signed up? I'll give those answers to you, and the answer is probably going to make you very happy. So stick with it, and we'll get on with it. So to start out, what is personal volume? It's called PV. Basically, Beachbody has, as a coach, you get a discount, and Beachbody runs specials, and each product has a different price and everything. So in order to assign credit to coaches, they have to assign a personal volume amount, some sort of static number. That is PV. So if you look at any package when you're shopping around on the Beachbody site, most of the products will have PV next to it, and that will tell you that if you purchase that product or if a customer purchases it from you, you will be credited with that amount of personal volume, or PV. So let's take a look at P90X2. You can see here that the PV that's assigned is 90. This is the same amount of PV that's assigned to Shakeology. So basically, if anybody bought P90X2, including if you bought it for yourself at that lower price, you'd be credited with 90 PV. So now that you understand what PV is, what does it mean to be active? Well, very simply, if you're active, it means that you have personally at least 50 PV. Beachbody wants to make sure that their coaches are actually going to be purchasing some of the products because you can't sell what you don't use. So it doesn't mean you have to buy everything, obviously, but you have to be able to speak about Beachbody products and the quality of them, no matter which product it is. 50 PV is very easily attained. And here's a shot of my online coach office. You can see under your status there, it'll show if you're active or inactive. And like I said before, remember that Shakeology is worth 90 PV. So if you're using Shakeology every month, you've already far surpassed the 50, and you will always stay active if you're drinking Shakeology every month, and so will your coaches, and your customers will also help you achieve that as well. And we'll get into some of that team volume here in just a second. Now, in the last training, I was talking to you about how easy it is to get to Emerald. You plus two coaches. Now, all three of you have to be active in order to achieve that. So each of one of you needs to have at least 50 PV. I don't know why this picture says BV, but it should be PV. You'll get the idea. So why is it important? What can you do? This is where things get really exciting. Whenever you are an Emerald, this is in addition to the 20% or 25% commissions that you already receive. That's automatic. But once you are an Emerald, then you also qualify for team cycle bonuses, among other things. But the team cycle bonus, basically, as you can see here, this representation has you plus two, which would be Bob and Sue, and then they have some coaches underneath them. So what it is, as you can see with the picture, is that all of the PV that you guys are all generating all go into a bank at the bottom there, and it all gets added up into team volume. And the way Beachbody works is that once you're an Emerald, you can start cycling and earning bonuses. What a cycle is that if you have at least 100 team volume on one side and at least 200 on the other side, then it will cycle through one time. So in this picture, they had 120 on their left side and they had 240 on their right side. And so that equals 360. So what Beachbody does in that situation, since this person is an Emerald, they will subtract 100 from the left, they will subtract 200 from the right. That is a cycle. And that person will get paid a certain amount of money based on that cycle. When you're an Emerald, you earn $14 per cycle. And so you can cycle up to 96 cycles in a day, if that makes sense to you. So basically, the more team volume you can get, you can just keep on cycling and cycling. They'll keep on subtracting 100 from one side and 200 from the other side. And each time you do that, it cycles again and again, and you keep earning money until you run out of team volume or until you reach the maximum amount that you're able to earn for your rank. And also remember that whatever is left over, in this case it's 20 from one leg and 40 from the other leg, whatever's left over they'll hold it over until you can build it up again, or until the next day cycle begins. So check this out. This is so awesome. So the team cycle bonuses go up as you rank. It's an incentive for you to want to reach for the next level of rank. So Emerald coaches, if you're an Emerald coach, then you can earn $14 per cycle, like we spoke about, and up to 96 a day. And if you're an Emerald, you max out. You cannot earn more than $250 per week. So if you have a ton of sales going on and you have all of this team volume, even if you have enough to keep on going, once you reach $250 a week, you max out. You can't make any more. Once you get to Ruby, that max goes to $1,000 per week. That's the most that you can earn. Diamond coaches, you get up to $2,000 per week, providing that you have enough of that team volume. And then it just keeps on getting higher and higher from there. So these are really good incentives to keep on reaching for that next rank. Keep on going for it. You're going to be able to max out your potential income. Now I wanted to throw this picture in here just to give you a vision. This made me really excited when I saw it. This is right off of Beachbody's website, and it shows you the potential that each rank has. Now as you can see, as just a coach, you always get your 25% commissions, but on top of that, you don't earn any other money. You're always going to have to rely on whatever you sell. But as soon as you reach Emerald and then Ruby and Diamond and you start going from there, the potential from all of your sales, from the team volume, from building a team underneath you, that potential just goes up and it keeps going up and it keeps going up. And you can see how, and this is not just a dream. There's people out there that are earning this much money, people that we know, that we're personally friends with. It is possible. Of course it takes work, but it is absolutely possible. All right, I really respect your time, and I really want to try and keep all these videos 10 minutes and under so that you don't have to watch a ton. And we have a lot to cover here. We might go a little bit over, but I want to cover real quick the downline, the graphical genealogy. Here is mine, or at least what portion of it we can see in one screen. And basically, a lot of people look on their genealogy, or they'll go into their Coach Online office and it'll say you have 2 new coaches added to your organization. And they're like, I didn't sign up anybody. What's going on? And then they look at this and they see all these people they don't know. Well, if you see the PS on top of mine, those are my personally sponsored coaches. The other coaches that are underneath them, I did not put those there. Those are Jillian's coaches, actually, probably. Some of them may be some of the coaches from people underneath that are underneath me that they signed up. We're all a team here. So if you think back to the screens that we just saw about team volume, you can see that we as a team all help each other out. Okay? You can only sign up a left leg and a right leg. It's not like I can sign up a third person. I have 2 people, one on my left, one on my right. You can see that my right person there, personally sponsored, is gray. That means that that person is inactive. I believe what happened is she canceled her Shakeology, so she's not earning 50 PV anymore, so she is inactive. So I don't get the team volume from her. She's basically non-existent at that time. And then, of course, if she ever jumps back on Shakeology or buys a program or something, she'll become active again and all that. But this shows you the potential that we have. You and Jillian and I, we're all a team together. And as we all start adding coaches and getting customers underneath us that are buying stuff, it actually helps all of us, because all of that team volume, Jillian signs a coach underneath me, well, that helps her, but it also helps me because we're all a team. That team volume is cumulative. So whenever you look at your organization and you see people that you don't know, that's a good thing, because that means that I'm probably signing up somebody and I have to put them underneath somebody. So if I put them underneath you, boom, all of a sudden you're getting team volume for a person that you've never even met, because I'm helping you out that way. And likewise, as you start signing people up, since you are signed up underneath me, or if Jillian does and you're signed up underneath her, it all just helps. We're all a team. I mean, it all goes into the big team bucket. So This is really great potential, and it's a really awesome way for us all to help each other to earn money, get some team volume going. And all of this is on top of the 25% commission. So I'm going to close the video down because we're already over 10 minutes, but I just wanted to get this out there so that you guys could get a vision on how easy, well, we talked about how easy it is to become an emerald, but how important it is to become an emerald as well. The potential there is amazing, and I know a lot of you are already either there, and some of you are emerald, we're just waiting for it to go through, and some of you are just like one coach away from being emerald. This is going to be great. Jillian and I are here to help you figure out anything that you have questions about. We're all in this together, and I think the potential and the future is bright and awesome. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you soon.